Emmy. I'm going to make a video for the people today, and I'm going to tell them what we're doing. Do you ever wonder how to win more bids, how to get more work? Some people do 5 or 10 estimates and only get one job. There's a few things that's easy to do to get more bids. The easiest one, and it doesn't cost a thing, when you pull up to a customer's house and when you see them, you should be smiling. You should be happy to see them, and you should be, because you should be thankful that they've called you to come and have a look at their job. You should be thankful that they have an interest in your business. Second thing that does cost a little bit is you need to dress nice. You need to wear clean clothes. You need to have your smell good on. Sometimes you have to go to a job. Somebody may be in a hurry and they want you to come look at it right away, and you've got to pull off a job covered in dirt and smelling like the south side of misery. But we try to do our quotes all in one day. I try to wear clean clothes, and I wear my white work shirts without stains all over.
Not like your old clothes.
That's right. We need to dress nice, because even though people don't mean to be, people tend to be judgmental, and they're going to judge you by the way you look. They're going to get an impression, and you only get one chance to make that impression. So you need to be friendly, you need to look friendly, and you need to look representable, because if you don't, they're going to think that if you don't care about yourself and you got poor attitude, they're going to think the same of your work. They're going to think that you do poor quality work, that you don't care about your work, even though some of us that get the dirtiest do the best work. As far as winning a bid, somebody will hire somebody else with a higher price because they get a good impression or a good feeling about it. And that's important. So smile, dress nice, and be nice. What's that? Yeah, wear the good smell. And then, you know, that's the most important when you're starting out and you're trying to build your business, because
like that house.
Yeah, because these people, not only are they going to get an impression, they're going to talk about you. They're going to tell their friends, family, neighbors about that guy that came to meet them and how he had a great attitude. He was clean, he was friendly, he was informative. Or they're going to tell their friends, family, and neighbors about how you didn't smile, you didn't seem happy, you're grumpy, you're dirty, and you smelled bad. And that's one reason I wear long sleeves, because I have full-length arm tattoos, and I could choose to have a negative attitude about it and say I don't care what people think about the way I look, or I can be understanding and I could say, you know, some people didn't grow up around people having tattoos, and it might make them uncomfortable. I don't want my customers to be uncomfortable. I want them to know that I appreciate them. I want them to know that I'm there for them, not myself. And that's important. So your image is everything, and your reputation in this industry, grading, excavation, land clearing, is everything. Especially if you're in a small community or a small town way out in the middle of nowhere, because reputations spread like wildfire. And that can work to your advantage, or it can work against you. Emma, do you like friendly people or mean people? Friendly. So, and everybody does. That's very important. The third thing, that if you don't have the funds, is show up in a nicer car, in a car that represents the industry you're in. If you're somebody who's trying to get work doing land clearing, development, construction, and you show up in a Honda Civic, even though you do the best work around, if you haven't established that reputation and somebody hasn't referred you by word of mouth, this person just saw you online or Craigslist or whatever, and you show up in a Honda Civic with no decals on the outside, and you just look like somebody that doesn't own a business, they're not going to take you seriously. And you've already lost the job before you even get a chance to talk to them, because they don't have the confidence that you have the equipment to do the job. So in our industry, it's best to have an SUV or a truck of some kind. That's the important thing. And when you roll up, have your vehicle clean. You know, you want to convey cleanliness, and you want to be picky. They want to know that you care about everything around you, and that's going to win you some bids. That right there. Now the fourth thing I think we're up to, and this is me from the outside looking in before I ever started a business, you've got this really nice, or at least decently nice vehicle that you drive around doing your estimates, and you've got one of those cheap magnetic signs on the side. If that's all you can afford, understandable, you know, that's somewhere to start, but it's not optimal. You need to find a graphics store, somebody that does decal work, and they're usually not that expensive. We're having this whole new dump truck done for around $1,000, and wait until y'all see it, because it's going to be decaled up, not tacky, but it's going to be informative, and it's going to be actual decals. It's going to look professional. You don't want it to look like your decals were an afterthought. You want it to almost look like the vehicle came from the factory with those decals. You don't want it to look like an add-on, so it's important that your graphics people can... we use Precision Graphics in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and they're amazing. They take pictures of all sides of the truck, car, whatever it is, and then they can superimpose the decals on the car, and you can approve it and see exactly what it's going to look like before you ever have them print the decals. It's amazing, and they do amazing work. They're extremely picky about putting them on the vehicle for you. They're straight. That's important. You don't want to go and get stencil letters from Ace Hardware and try to stencil or, you know, spray paint your name on the side of your car, because not only that is worse than not having your name decaled on the car. You're better off to not have anything on there than do that mess, because that's just terrible. So you've got to have a good image. It's more important for you to start out and put the money into getting you a good estimator, a good vehicle, some decent clothes. And if you're a young guy and you think that, you know, having 10 or 11 hairs on your face to make yourself look older and look scraggly is going to do you any favors, it's not. You need to line that stuff up. You don't need to be looking like Hell's Hillbilly. You need to be presentable. Look like you respect yourself and everybody around you. But get yourself ready to do estimates. That's what's important. You need to be that person that you think that you would want to hire. Don't dress for where you're at in life. Dress for where you want to be and where you want to go. That's what's important. So, and this is a positive video. I'm not trying to make everybody out there feel like that they're not going to get anywhere because they can't afford a decent estimator, a vehicle, or clothes, or a haircut. I'm saying shoot for those things. Aim high and build on that. It's just like buying equipment. You start out with the bare minimum that you can afford, and you work your way up. But one of your focuses needs to be your image and those tools that I just talked about as far as meeting customers and getting that first impression. It's super important. So me and Emma have about 3 quotes to do today. We got our Sunday best on. We got our smell good on. And we're going to get some jobs lately. let's go get it. You guys have a great day. It's a rainy day here in Asheville, but it is beautiful because rain makes work, don't it? Rain washes driveways, rain causes erosion, and there's going to be a flood of calls after this rain clears out. So we're living optimistic and positive. You guys should be too. And hopefully this video really helps somebody or more than one somebody. I hope that we can give you guys a more optimistic view on where your little business is going. And drop us a like, comment if I didn't cover something. And as always, it'd humble me greatly if you guys would subscribe. And right now we got like 141 subs, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them because I feel like there's 141 people out there that I've reached and I've left an impression on, hopefully a positive one, and I'm helping improve their business and their lives. So we'll see you guys on the next video, and y'all have a great day.